Welcome to Home Cinema and Tech Review. In this video, I will be talking about cheapest ambient light rejection screen that I've created in my earlier videos and tested, show it to you how effective it is. And the most questions that are coming are from the people that want to buy this screen, this $25 screen, and use it with ultra short throw or short throw projectors and project from down below like this. And it doesn't work. Yes, in the beginning of the video, maybe I'll ruin a lot of your imaginations. Maybe I can use it like a $500 ambient light rejection screen. No, you can't. So there's a reason for those screens are expensive. This is cheap. But let me just tell you a little bit more about how this screen can be useful. Earlier in the channel, I create a couple of videos about this screen because I believe it. It is cheap, but it is effective. Even though I have professional widescreen, it is suitable for my setup, but this could be your setup. Why? In this video, gray screen, is it worth your money? I explained it and compared it, just sticked it onto my widescreen professional motorized screen up above 3 meters. This was 120 inch and this is 150 inch-ish screen. So I just sticked it on it and showed you a difference between widescreen and the gray screen with the side lights. The most important thing is the side lights and direct projection. Projector needs to be 90-degree flat. Well, technically, I was thinking just about this, but it's not. I will show it to you. Normally, if I put the projector up above like 90 degrees, you'll see a better image here. I will show it to you. But if you're projecting from down below, if I sit like this, like the down below, and I see exact picture that I just straight up. So if you're sitting in a position where you reflect the image like down below, then this screen can be useful. But most of the people, and probably if you're watching this video until the end, and probably you're a home cinema guy and you're wondering, you can't use it like sitting in a regular height with your regular sitting position in a cinema, like sitting in just like this, looking onto the screen, whatever. So you're projecting down below and your watching angle is not the same. And the reflection area of this projection screen, which is $25 and quite cheap, ALR screen, ambient light rejection screen. And it has a narrow view angle. So you need either go low like your projector and look like this, or just go up and get the projector into 90 degree. You don't have any other option, which I will show it to you how it differentiates the visual. So what it can be done, why and when it is effective only if you have the side lights. In this video, I show you, as you can see, I have one light here. And if you haven't watched my earlier videos in this channel, as you can see, I have a couple of videos already. So side lights are coming from this direction. So I have a huge screen, 3 meter wide screen here. And I put this gray screen, just stick it to the professional screen, stick it on, and I only open up the side light and I can use it, this one, as a TV screen. So contrast is better than the professional widescreen, and you're losing the angles. Right now, the reflection is low from this angle to my face from the projector. I need to be on the spot of the projector. So if you're sitting on the side, believing that you have a huge screen, this screen is not for you. You need to sit in the front line like two or three or four people, just looking at the screen as the projection angle. Other than that, side angles lose like 20-30% of image. Light source, so you see the image, but light source. And one probably viewer asked me, does it have a distance issue? Like every projection screen has a distance issue. But basically, my room setup is around 4.2 meters in depth for this screen, and in 4 meters projection level. And if I use my Optoma UHD 35 4K projector, I don't have any problem with the sharpness comparing to white projection screen that I have I remember it was 1.1 or 1.2 gain level. So definitely visual quality is not an issue. The projection give me 130 inch, 35 inch-ish screen. So I can create a quite big screen. And this screen gave me very, very, very similar results. And if you haven't watched this video carefully, the image quality is not a problem and sharpness quite not a problem. And $25, if there is a problem, it is worth a try. Believe me, for this money, you cannot go wrong. You just stick it to some wall in another room. You want to try your projector like a garage or something. It's definitely have it. Then better not have it. Okay. $25. It's okay. Let's just close the lights and I will show it to you what it is affecting. As you can see right now, I'm projection from down below, right? But what happens when I go up? Okay, I will go up, up, up. And as you can see, don't worry about the image sharpness because I'm moving the projector. But this is a full HD projector, cheap one. So as you can see, image quality is good. Then I go low, low, low. I am seeing the same image, but you're probably seeing not the same image, but light is going low. So this is how it is. Like I am seeing right now the perfect contrast, near perfect contrast as I was before, because I am moving with the projector itself. Like you are not, but I am. Like when I go up, I see half the screen is gone. So where this can be useful or effective, this is a professional light source. So normally I will show it to you on the white wall, but this is a lightsaber style professional light source. So if I move the light to the screen, as you can see, right, this is gray, right? Reflecting a lot. So if I do it like this, the contrast is gone. But what happens if I project from straight? And I will try it. Again, don't focus on the projector's size or the image quality. Basically, if I go right, left, does it change too much? No. Does it change too much? No, right? Because light is coming from an angle. That's the issue. If light goes straight, as you can see, it just kills the visual. But if it goes sideways with an angle, so you can use ambient lights around your room, whether it is light strip or any kind of ambient light that is not hugely hitting to the ceiling or the room walls and just directly comes to the screen like this. Otherwise, you're good to go to use this screen as a TV. But let me show you another example. Just take a look at this wall. Because it's easy, I will just close the light. And it's easy. Even the TV lights kill the contrast from a white wall. So this shows quite easily any kind of white surface will reflect any kind of light. And this gray setup is quite good, definitely, if you want a more contrast, good sharpness for a decent budget. But you have the downside. Yes, you have the downside because you're paying only $25. There should be some downsides. So we are coming at the near end of the video. Now you know there's a reason that professional ambient light rejection screens are costing about $500 to $1,000 and starting only from 100 inch for these prices. Because of the frame is difficult, okay? Framing is expensive and frame material makes it shipping cost extra. Because if you have a frame, it will be coming like a huge pipe or huge box. So you need to assemble it yourself. Assembling is difficult. Finding a wall and keeping it on the wall always is a choice. Or at least it is if it is motorized, it will be more expensive, but there are always reasons for that. Most of the ambient light rejection screens for the UST ultra short throw projector or probably short throw from down below or up above with the 45-degree angle, They have special surfaces heating. Light hits from the top, does not come to you, but light hits from 45 degree will directly comes to you. And that is why ambient light, any kind of, even the front ambient light, does not affect those screens too much. Maybe affects a little bit, but not too much. So those screens have their reasons to exist and will exist. In the future, maybe I will consider to buy certain type of screens. But for my setup, I can darken my room. If you can darken your room with a little bit of side ambient light, you can definitely have good contrast, good sharpness, and good gain levels from this screen. I haven't technically calculated the gain level with my light tools, measurement tools. I know this is a professional work to do. And if you're wondering too technical about it, for $25, I recommend not to think too technical because you're only paying $25. So if we are going to go technical to compare one thing to another in a deepest way, okay, maybe the gain level could be going 0.8 instead of 1.2 gain style widescreen, or good screens, maybe even 1.6, 1.8 gain screens you can find. If you're in a dark room, no problem. But if you have side lights, if you want to use ambient light, this screen could be your option. And early in the channel, if you haven't watched all my videos, I've shown you this screen's capabilities just by sticking onto a professional screen, and whether you need 4K projector or not. And also I've been trying to teach how you can use the projection as a TV and you won't regret it, and why I am using TV and the projector together. And there are reasons for that. The story is all about. And I have even created a 270-inch portable cinema with my electric car and a home projection. And if you're wondering how low you can go on the budget without using ambient light rejection, just to create a secret screen, I even tried pure white roll up curtain just by itself. And how it was effective, I am amazed, and you'll be probably amazed by seeing this video. So check these videos if you're wondering to create a setup, just to think about it. But my latest video before this video was create a secret ambient light. So I add a roll-up system to this cheapest ambient light rejection screen that you can find on AliExpress or Amazon. These are $25 to $35, depending on the size. Does it worth it? Yes, it's worth it. Does it change the sharpness too much? No. The gain level is good. Sharpness is good. Ambient light does not affect like the white screen does. The downside is it comes without any frame. And framing is expensive and requires do-it-yourself skill. And if you're able to do it like me, if you have some skills to do it yourself style, this is a simple way because you can buy the mechanism of the roll-up and watch this video and create yourself a roll-up screen like a professional but non-motorized version of this cheapest screen. You'll find the link of the screen in the description below. And if you like home cinema, setup, creation, and ideas about it, just tell me, because in the future, probably you'll be seeing products designed by me, created by me, and we will probably try to sell those products later on, solutions that you can have in your home cinema setup. Basic products, we will start by them, and later on, who knows what we can do. This is a hobby channel for me. I don't pay, so I shoot these videos mostly later than 11. Right now it is 12:30, quite late at night. So I believe I'm at the end of the video. Don't forget to subscribe and like the videos. Share them if you can. So if you wonder anything about the home cinema, I've been trying to create a setup of tutorials, like a list of tutorials that you probably will have questions about, whether you should buy a projector or not, what kind of screen. And if you want to see any kind of review, just write me at the comment section below. Hope to see you in the next video. Home Cinema and Tech Review. Bye.